Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today we're going to be talking about the best spin jumper on NBA 2K24. Now, unfortunately, you do have to be starter 3 to get the DeMar DeRozan spin jumper. If you're not starter 3, then you can use Pro. It works pretty well, but the really cool thing about this DeMar DeRozan spin jumper is it's got an animation where you can just spin instantly as long as you're holding back on your right joystick. You can also control which direction you want to spin, so if you want to spin to the right, all you got to do is hold your right joystick to the right whenever you double tap X or square. You guys are going to see it in today's video, and this animation also does not get sped up. Anytime you're doing a spin jumper, you don't have to worry about them slowing it down, speeding it up. You're able to get the animation off every single time, and that can help you hit some pretty contested spin jumpers, as you guys are going to see right here. I go toward him. I know I want to spin to the right. That ends up being a pretty open shot. Now, like I said, sometimes he gets a little bit of a contest, but if it's not going to speed up, it's not going to matter. It's going to have to be a pretty high yellow. Those low yellows, those 10%, it's not going to matter. I activate the sharpshooting takeover. Check this out, man. I just pull the spin jumper right in front of him. He tries to get a hand up. It says open. He ends up quitting the game. Now I got the AI. This animation works beautiful on the AIs as well. They're not going to be able to contest it. Going into the next game, it's more of the same. And as you guys are going to see in this gameplay, I'm going up against somebody with some high steal. We end up having a lot of turnovers, both of us. I mean, it's NBA 2K24. I'm expecting to get plucked at least a couple of times a game, especially two of them actually trying to make videos like this where I don't want to just, take the open shot and take the rim run every single time it's there. Right here, he's playing a little bit back, and this spin jumper is so fast, it's going to get me an open every single time. I get a crab animation right here. It looks a little bit different depending on how you're using your right joystick. Like I said, if you want to spin to the left, if you want to spin to the right, just point your right stick in those directions. If you want to just get that super fast one, all you got to do is hold back on your right joystick. That is my favorite animation in this DeMar DeRozan package, but I will say you can't really crab somebody with it unless they're playing super tight. With the going right or left, you can definitely get some more situations where you're creating the space with the spin jumper, whereas just holding down on the right joystick like right there, realistically, I could have probably just faded, did the KD dribble pull up, and it would have been open as well. But, sometimes you just want to hit somebody with a nice spin jumper. Like I said, you notice in that game, I only missed one shot, but I did have 3 turnovers, but he had 4 turnovers. I ended up getting the steals right back. Right here, this is what I was talking about when it comes to the contested shots you can hit with this spin jumper. So starting right off, I'm getting him off balance with what he thinks I'm going to do, hitting him with some spin layups, some dribble pull-ups. I tried to do a spin dunk, I'm not going to lie, but having the high layup, it works in my favor in that situation. Right here, it looks like he plays this spin jumper really well. I mean, you would think as a defender that's close enough, he gets a hand up, but like I said, it's not slowing it down, it's not speeding it up, so as long as I time it right, you're able to shoot through that contest. Now, that doesn't mean you can just hit straight reds with the spin jumper, and I'll show one more gameplay at the end, of somebody that's playing really, really good defense, but in the case of right here, I do hit a red. So if I'm taking a spin jumper, I see he's going to jump or get a really good contest. I'm not worried about it too much. I'm going to go ahead and finish out the animation. You can see he's going to stop playing. He's probably felt a bit, cheated. He probably thinks I have his in, especially too. He got me to pick up the ball, but I end up just throwing a self-lob. I'm sure it is frustrating for him. If you don't have this animation and you are using the Pro spin jumper, when you're holding down on the right joystick, it's doing more of a space-creating type spin jumper. When you're going right or left, it almost looks identical to DeMar DeRozan, but going backwards is a bit different. Let me know if you guys want me to make a video showing the Pro spin jumper. In this game right here, I want to show you guys what is a realistic, good defender playing the spin jumper, how it will be. I don't want you guys to think that you can just hit red and yellows all day. But you're going to see, even when he gets good contest, and right there, he's just a little bit too far back. He does get a hand up. The only more he could do in that situation is jump. Almost the exact same right here. It looks like he's close enough, but it says open. Now, obviously, he's seen me do a couple of spin jumpers at this point. The next one I'm doing, I'm sure he's going to be able to play it a little bit higher. Maybe he's going to sell out and get the jump on it. He's not just going to lose to somebody doing spin jumpers in his face, going to the right, like I said. He gets a 41%, but you saw slightly late. I was super close to greening it. I could feel it. Those big contests are going to make you miss, but if you can time it right, and right here I get the ball right back, that is what going to the right or left is going to do. It's going to get you those crab situations. Even though I know he wants to guard the spin jumper as he jumps right there, I'm still going for it. I'm seeing if I can hit another yellow, another red. You shouldn't do that. in a situation where somebody starts playing your move, you should always go to something else. I mean, obviously, right? But there is one animation that you can get when you're doing a spin jumper that no matter how good of defense they're playing, as I hit a contested shot right there, there's nothing they can do about it. And that is when you snap their ankles on a spin jumper like I do right there. When you have sharpshooting takeover, that's actually going to happen a bunch because the ankle breaking shots takeover is tied into it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the DeMar DeRozan spin jumper. This is Tonic Man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.